Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Macchina Speciale. What we're going to do today is a little bit different. I spend a lot of time on used car websites from the UK, Italy, France, and what I'm going to do today is go through a few different deals that I think are really good, either because the car is rare, maybe it's in good condition and the price is low, maybe it's all one owner on very few miles. Just a whole bunch of things that would make a car attractive in a used car listing. So let's get right into it. These are my top deals of the week. Okay, car number one is a 1960 Fiat 600 Multipla. Now, I adore these cars. I think they just look so good. It's the kind of car I've seen recently where people are driving it around at Concours events, in their very expensive suits after drinking some champagne. It is just a taste of Italy with some serious style. And this one here is listed for 12,000 euro. So let's take a look at some of the photos. So all in all, it looks garage kept for a very, very long time. It says it only has 90,000 kilometers on it, which isn't that bad for how many miles. So the doors seem to open. That's good. They close well. The interior looks pretty good. It has the original lights. It has the original rear bumper. This passenger door on the right side, hopefully it's just open and doesn't close like that. That's maybe a bit of an issue. The dash looks great. All of the switches are here. The actual speedometer looks fantastic. Of course, the ashtray is there. The interior is pretty good. I mean, if you were just to clean up this interior and leave it as is, I think you'd be fine. I mean, if you're doing a full restoration, it's pretty normal to do to also restore the upholstery, but this looks pretty good. Again, the rear end looks pretty good as well. Yeah, looks great. I mean, it's not in perfect shape, but for 12,000 euro, I think it's a pretty good deal. Also, something I really like about this one is that the description is very short, to the point, and so that means it's definitely a private seller and not a dealership looking to squeeze out some extra money. So there's definitely some wiggle room here. Maybe if this ad is up for a while, you can get the owner down to 10,000 euro, which I think for these would be an absolute steal. Because if we take a look at Haggerty here, the highest value of them is around 62 grand, where the lowest is 21. Now, I think it's fair to say that they really sit in the range of 30 to 40 grand. That's just at least what I've seen. But these aren't traded very often, and that's one of the cool things. Is it's a rare car. It is super cool to see, and if you do see one, consider yourself lucky. So I think this is an absolutely fantastic deal, and I'm glad I came across it. So let's go on to the next one. Before we go any further, I want to give a moment of silence for this pagoda that we lost in a fire. The car got totally fucked up. All right, back to our next one. Okay, this next one is a 1977 Porsche 911. I believe it's the Carrera Turbo, just based on the stock graphics on the side. Now, in recent years, Porsches have been going through the roof in terms of price. And people, I get it. People want them. They're fast. They're cool. It's the kind of car you had in your maybe in your room on a poster as a kid. This one has 232,000 miles on it, but the only thing wrong with it, and the reason that it's in this auction, which is an insurance auction, by the way, is the rust on the roof. Now, there's got to be other rust. I mean, it can't just be rust on the roof that sent this car out. But it's crazy because they're saying that the cash value is 28 grand, but I really don't think that reflects the market for a 1977 911. I mean, look at the photos here. If you didn't see the roof, you would be like, "Why? What happened to this thing? Why is it in an insurance auction?" I mean, the miles are a bit ridiculous, but other than that, it seems to be in halfway decent shape for 232,000 miles. It even says that it runs. So let's see if we can check out the run video of the engine. It runs. Wow. That is fantastic. So This actually sold today, which is July 22nd, 2021. But I think this car at this auction was an absolute steal because these things are flying through the roof right now. And even in this condition, I bet if you could get this one for its cash value of 28 grand, it would be an instant flip, maybe 40 and 50. I mean, it has a clean title and it runs. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this 1977 911 was an absolute steal of a deal. Let's check out the next one. All right, so our final car here is a 1990 Lancia Delta Integrale. But the most important part is the fact that it says HF, which for Lancia is high fidelity. Basically, their Abarth or their AMG. Even though the car is technically a Fiat, this thing rips. I've seen them in person. They look stunning. They sound awesome. And I just think that the 1990s cars are going to start to really increase in price. And this is going to be one of them because it absolutely rips. Even though it has 4 doors and a hatchback and looks like it can go get groceries, the car will get you there really quick. So at $38,000 and the fact that it's already in the States and has all the title work done for you, I really think makes this thing a steal. It looks fantastic from the outside. The ad is claiming that it only has one owner who imported it in the year 2000. I mean, they took some great photos, but the fact that it's in the States means that you could probably arrange to go see it if you'd like, if you're going to just buy it outright. But it seems fantastic. It seems to be in great shape. I'd probably want to hear it run. It even has a radio, modern stereo. It's just fantastic. I personally love these things. I love all Lancias. So this one definitely has a sweet spot for me. Yeah, so it's just great. And at 38 grand, you really can't go wrong with this thing. So another great deal. All right, so there you have it. A few cars that I found this week that I think are really great deals. I'll actually put links to all the cars down below. So I mean, just in case anybody wants to go check out some more details about it. This is my first time doing a weekly recap of deals. So I would really appreciate it if you'd let me know in the comments if you'd like the series. You know, what you want to change about it. Maybe you hate it. You want me to stop doing it. Just anything you can, please let me know. Thanks again for watching Macchina Speciale, and make sure to subscribe to check out all the latest videos. See ya.